Hi folks, I just wanted to say hi. I'm on holiday. It's the last day of my little break from Edinburgh. Me and the kids have headed up to beautiful Aberdeenshire. You might be able to see in the background there's the sea. I'm right by the coast, just south of a little village called Johnshaven. It's got a gorgeous little harbour. And we've just taken a walk along. They're playing on the rocks down there quite happily with their cousins, and I've come exploring to see what herbs I can find, because I can never resist it, especially when I'm in a different area, new things to see. And I have found something I want to show you, and it's down here. Let me see if I can get it in shot with me. And this is Agrimony or Agrimonia. And it's also known as church steeples. It's called cocklebur, sticklewort, stickwort. It's got lots of names. It's even known as gunshot herb, which might give you a clue to some of its properties. I'll try and get a little bit more of a close-up here. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Lots of lovely little yellow flowers. Hard to focus it. Each individual little flower's got 5 petals. And once it's gone over, once the flowering has stopped, I'll get one, you get these burrs, hence cocklebur. Again, not sure if I'm focusing, it's hard to see in all the sun, it's so sunny today, it's a beautiful day. So you get these little burrs, and that aids the plant in spreading its seeds on the coats of animals and passing humans as well. It grows quite tall. This has actually been crushed down. Not by me, I have to add. It was already crushed down, so I'm sitting on the base of this one. But they grow quite tall, up to sort of a metre or so. And it is a herb that I use in the dispensary. It's Agrimonia eupatorium. And the main uses I have for agrimony is actually for digestive health. If I have someone who is prone to diarrhea, loose stools, I would think about Agrimonia, because it's a very gentle anti-inflammatory and astringent herb, so it helps to pull tissue together, and it also helps to dry things up a bit. So very helpful for that. It's a very effective but gentle bitter as well. Gentle enough for children. I use it in children's prescriptions quite often for digestive things. So bitters, as you'll know from other videos that I've done, bitters help to promote good digestion through promoting bile flow and things like that. So it aids the gallbladder and the liver in their functions in digesting. So helpful for that, and it's actually quite detoxifying because of that as well. That is stringency. Anything that's astringent is quite often will make a good mouth gargle or throat gargle for sore throats, mouth sores, ulcers, those sorts of things. So I would think of agrimony there too. Traditionally used by speakers and singers to help relax and strengthen their voice before performing. And another interesting aspect of agrimony is its use in batch flower remedies as well. So flower essences are made by distilling the essence of the plant, and then they're used in very small homeopathic doses, and they tend to be working more on the emotional side of health. So agrimony's main use in there is for someone who tends to mask how they're feeling. So they might be smiling on the outside, pretending all is okay, but actually inside they have inner torment, I think is what Batch says, inner torment. So someone who battles on and is, you know, saying everything is fine. They might be in a bit of denial about how they're feeling. And actually you can use the herb like that a bit as well, not just as a flower essence. So sometimes if I do feel someone's needing to admit to themselves that maybe they need a bit of help, or you know, they're battling on and smiling away, but actually I know inside they're struggling, agrimony can be helpful to let them come to that realization and maybe seek help or help themselves a bit more for that sort of thing. The way I would use it, I use it in tincture form, and I also would use the aerial parts, so that's the parts above the ground, the leaves and the flowers, in a tea form as well. Handy, let's see, stomach upsets and things like that. It's also, as I mentioned earlier, called gunshot herb as well, and it had a big reputation as a good stauncher of blood, so that means it would stop bleeding. So for wounds, it's been used in the past for snake bites and things as well. So any kind of punctures to the skin where you need to stop blood flow, it helps coagulation of the blood, and it helps the wound to heal quicker. So it would probably be used as a poultice in those sorts of circumstances, you know, just mashed up and placed onto the wound, or as a compress where you would make a strong tea, soak cloth or whatever, and place that on the wound as well. So yet another herbal helper that's everywhere we look, and I'm very happy that I've been able to introduce you to beautiful Aberdeenshire and to the lovely Agrimony, and I'll leave you with a nice shot of Agrimony there. Take care, folks. Bye.